guys. How did this work? What the fuck? Girl, why you do this to me? What the fuck? Okay. Why are you working now? What did I do? I just clicked a bunch of fucking buttons. Let me do something real quick though, since I have it up now. Yay! Okay, game is working. We're gonna play this game. Hi, hello, hi! We're gonna play a game! Yay! I love this game. I love when it doesn't properly work. That's so cool. I love that. I'm trying to get rid of the black in the fucking corner. I guess those are destructor. Yay! If developers ever see this, can you make your game actually like easy to fucking play and like share the screen? Well, it's kind of annoying. It's kind of retarded. Thank you, please, thank you. Oh god. Yeah, we got a bunch of things. But I think we gotta do that character story. So let's go. I need to remember how to play this. Let me get my game in position. Okay. Let's go. I need to like lean closer, and I'm not leaning closer at all. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh my god, look how much still. Yeah, we're fucking stacked, yo. I don't like that close to it all. La la la. Oh, I need to make pudding. That's what we have to do. That's the only story that's there. Do you have the sign scroll in there? I think we do. Okay, what do I need for pudding? Pudding, please. I need milk and egg. Do I have milk and egg? I don't got any milk. Do I have any egg? I don't have either. Hello, I need a milk. Can you give me a milk? That's not milk. So what happened in Discord? That guy, you stalker. People were just being hee ha ha funny, you know. Oh my god, milk. Milk. Onion. And now I'm gonna use the onion, and I'm gonna leave, and then I'm gonna use the curry powder and onion. Yeah. Do we need still? We need an egg, right? Luckily, these girls' tummies are an infinite void. We don't touch Unni. We're just very excited this morning. Helicopter. Damn, and inside, we're gonna go around it. I'm not spending my precious resources. La 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 la. Give me an egg. No. Give me an egg. Listen, I might as well use it and not just like throw it out. I need an egg. I can't even go in there. A lot of restaurants around these joints in there. Can I have a fucking egg? Please do! But I just need an egg to make my pudding. I gotta make my pudding! I'm gonna go this way. We're gonna do a little roundabout. I can't do it. It's a dead end! It was a heckin' trip! So nothing out of the ordinary. Maybe a little out of the ordinary. Everyone was very, very excited. Why slide? Please, please! I just want to play the story! Now we're just exploring the countryside. Oh, we gotta leave again. Give me an egg! Egg. Perfect. And I'll take mincemeat and a salmon, and then I leave, and now I'm gonna cook something. I'm gonna make the fucking pudding, actually. That's what I need to make, right? Yay! Look at that! It's pudding! Game over. Game over! Thanks for watching! Zim zam zap zam! Nom nom! I was scared. I don't remember what was happening previously, by the way. Don't out there. I was scared of leaving the lab, let alone the town. Well, no it was. I scared. Just like when my childhood friend left for the city. Oh, they're lesbians. Her and her childhood friends are lesbians. I wanted to go with her, but I didn't have the courage. I feel like we played this story before. I was scared of trying my best out there and still failing. The stuff I told... What? The stuff I told... What? The stuff I told myself about staying, just so I could always welcome her home. All excuses. Damn, Daniel. Well, the day is over. Why do you think I'm not already looking for the researchers? I'm scared of trying, giving it my best shot and still failing. You just gotta do it, Marine! If I don't try, I don't fail. That's why I kept waiting. That's why I remained in the lab. Marine kept staring at the view in front of her. And Smoothie couldn't begin to imagine what expressions she was wearing as she spoke. But then, you two came. You helped me get out of the lab and in the town. Apparently not. Dead end. Hadn't it been for you, I would have found out that the researchers had reached What? She's using hard words! Hadn't it been for you, I wouldn't have found out that the other researchers had reached the other branch lab. That is a wordy-ass sentence, my guy! Marine moved her gaze skyward. I was scared. I think I'll go search for them. I'm still scared of trying and then having the whole thing turn out to be a huge waste of time. But as long as there's a chance, even a tiny one, to find them, I must look for them. Yeah, face your fears! Oh my god, no! I don't know how to solve this puzzle! Jimmy, solve the puzzle! Jimmy said you knew how to solve the puzzle. Solve it! Solve it! Solve it! Help! 3! 4! 1, 2! 2! Help me! How do I solve this? This is bullshit! 3, 2, 1. You're not fast enough! Be faster! Can you actually explain to me how that works? I haven't slayed this fucking idea. But as long as there's a chance, even a tiny one, to find them, I must look for them. My thoughts exactly.
But what if they come back to the lab just as you're away, looking for them somewhere?
Wow, it's a movie. Way to go into it. I mean, you just follow the lines, you know. I don't know what the fuck that means. You're being vague on purpose. If that happens, it happens. That's what notes are for. There's a spare walkie-talkie there, so they could use it to contact me as well. Exactly! There must be an explanation as to why they haven't contacted me at all yet. Maybe the walkie-talkie they had broke, or maybe they can't move at all for one reason or another.
Where will you start looking for them?
I have no idea. Oh my god, we gonna starve! We gonna starve! Wait, an egg! I'm gonna make egg! Hamburger! I haven't made a hamburger in a while! I didn't remember to look at the stats, so it just happened to work out. But I met you two, so I know I could run into other people as well. I'll wander until I meet someone and ask them if they've seen anyone else.
And you'll do that on the foot?
I actually have a license, so I'll just borrow a car from somewhere. sounds so much better than a bike. You get a roof and all. Yeah, what if it rains?
Should we get one too then?
But I've never driven a car. And they already grown attached to this bike. Shut up!
What's funny?
Nothing. I just wish I could be more like you. The day's gonna end and I'm not gonna be homeless. What'd you say? I think I missed a line. Oh yeah.
More like us how?
Totally carefree, without a single thought in my head. There we go. Oh, she's saying we're dumb! Tragic. How do we only get one? Okay, what the fuck do we need for taco though? It's gonna need tacos. Taco, 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 taco. Flour? Meat, vegetable, or fish? Do I have flour? Meat? Meat. I can make a taco, so... We don't need anything. We're going to bed! Good night!
Let's sleep here for tonight.
Another day went by without incident. Bro, can I make this bigger? My pop-ups wouldn't work, and the fucking... Everything is so small, I can't read. I can't read! Okay, there we go. That's better. Yay! Gourmet! Is gourmet rice? I might be wrong. Anyways, I was scared. I was scared of leaving the lab, let alone the town. Well, not was. I'm still scared. So true, bestie. So true. By the way, if this is your first time seeing this story, everyone disappeared, and we're just riding around looking for some pudding. That's basically it. And if you don't look at someone, they'll disappear. So, yeah. And there's like eye perception thing, and it's magical. Anyways, taco from out of the sky. Taco, no need to ask why. Can you drop me off here? You need help looking for a car. It's fine, don't worry. I bet there are a lot of cars around here with the keys still in. Why, helicopter, why? Fine, I'll... Jimmy! I'm supposed to like trace the line, so this would be 4? Is this 4? What? Jimmy! What? 2? 3? 4? 1? 2? I don't get it at all! Jim, you better teach me later, okay? I don't get it. You're only smart in that one hyper-specific area. You're dumb everywhere else. What up, boyo? What's up, bitch? Hello, Ragefly. Who's dumb now? You in every other scenario. You can't even do math. Harry Potter. Doink. Oh! Get this disgusting fuel out of my inventory. Will you two head to another town? We'll just keep driving in circles.
Probably, yeah.
Any particular one in mind?
Not a clue.
You're just like me then. And we're really strong. We really are. Should I do some looting? I don't want to waste my loot. I hope we'll meet again someday. I have to snooze. I don't know if we'll be so lucky. Hey. Excuse me! Really already ran into each other twice. It's another miracle. Bless you! God bless you! Bless you! Thank you, everybody! Why do I have fuel? Get out of my inventory! Get! Also, I left the spare walkie-talkie in the lab. If you ever come back to the town, just use it to contact me. Well, you don't know how to use it. It's a walkie-talkie, girl. You can figure it out. It's like 3 buttons. Oh, it's easy. You'll get it. Exactly, Maddie. Me and you are peas in a pod. Well then. Maddie, no! See ya. Maddie, no! Look, do you see her? She's right there. And she's gone. She's gone forever. Searching. I hope this doesn't... We don't get a game over yet. Curry. Let's make a curry. Curry! Onegaishimasu! Marine got off the bike and walked into the town. First, she was gonna find the usable car. Then she used it to go look for her childhood friend and the other researchers. Can we have all just get traveling together? But you two are lesbians. You need to scissor it in silence.
I don't think that'd worked.
Ew. I guess we'll be dead. Yeah.
We have different goals. We probably would have split up later on.
Then you're right. I guess you're right. Also, no, there's no reason why Nakomi is a cat girl. She just is. After thinking for a second, Nakomi gave Sumubi a confused look. Do you even have a goal? Not really.
Of course, recreating that delicious pudding.
Oh, right. We really need to find all those ingredients then.
And you also need to get better at cooking.
Yay! I can waste some time. I keep making aborted sounds, I'm sorry!
And you need to get better at cooking.
Really chose a difficult goal for ourselves.
Well, we have as much time as we could want.
I didn't have an ever in there. We really are. Let's just take it easy. Girls start moving again, the bike making them rush against the wind. Oh, we're hungry. Oh, the day ended, that's good. We got tuna. Yoink. Bye, Maddie. I think there's a 3rd character episode of Maddie, but we'll see if we get it. Okay. We need to ignore an episode 3 mistake. It is the worst mistake of our damn lives. Alright, let's go. Last night roasting on an open fire. We need to find the bonfire. Let's manifest the bonfire. Bonfire, please. Ooh, a bonfire. Let's go. I examined the bonfire. Nobody was here until just now.
Or they could have made this weeks ago.
No, it's still warm.
Oh, you're right. Even still smells like smoke.
Every once in a while, they would find a fresh trace of other people. The lukewarm remains of a bonfire, a car with its engine still running. Maybe those traces belong to what they called ghosts. People who didn't disappear despite being alone. The Marine is a ghost. Or maybe there were groups of people moving around. Suddenly, Sumubi looked at the sky. It was faint, but something was making a sound up there.
Is that...
There was a white line going straight through the sky. It's a rocket! Oh, it looked like an airplane's trail, but it was perfectly vertical. Hello, Jiggy! Meow meow. Cutie! Cutie patootie! Blah. She couldn't see whatever had left the trail. It was already above the clouds. Could it be a rocket? I got back onto the bike as one with uncanny synchrony. Yay! Let's find her. They're glowed at the base of the trail in the sky. I don't remember her name though. Oh, that's her name, Yakime. You think that's Yakime?
I can't think of anyone else who'd be launching rockets.
Oh, should I turn this way? I don't know.
But then again, it's pretty far away from where she lived.
Yeah, but you know she traveled and stuff. Right. I think we've been moving away from there. I think we've been going in circles. That's just my opinion. I need to eat, bro. I'm hungry. Fill my shit up. Sushi.
Maybe it's not even a rocket.
What else could it be?
A missile?
A missile? That's the same thing! I humbly disagree. But their focus still on the trail, they kept riding toward it. Now we gotta find the small hut. And all there is bears! Get out of here, bears! Get! If we do that, we're gonna die. Let's eat first, and then we'll play dead. Mystery dish, let's go! Delicioso! Yeah. Perfect. Let's see if we can do a raid. Yes. Hey! I almost missed the second one. Which way would a small hut be? I guess we can just manifest it. Get that shit out of here! I don't want fuel. I do want to use the hot sauce though. I think that's what it is. Or the sports drink. I don't remember what the sports drink does actually. I think it does something else. I'll keep it anyways. You seen a small hut around here? No. Yeah, there's a lot of cards here. Small hut, I summon thee. Hiya. Look, this is the word. Surely there'll be a small hut, right? Why am I dying? I just ate 30 seconds ago. These wolves have pits of stomachs. What's the word? I don't know what the word is. They're, like the word when someone's like super duper hungry. Wait, can I raid that truck? No. No, I don't want to use my brain. I'm eating too much food today. They're gluttonous. They're gluttonous. That's not the word I was looking for, but that's a good word too, I guess. Cabins! Hakime! Is that the name? Makime! They're fire. They're not fire.
Is this the place?
Probably, I guess. We had reached a small wooden hut. Where our bike is clipping through it. The trail pointed to it had already dissipated. Looks like a mountain cabin.
There could be someone inside.
Let's go and check. Megumi jumped off the bike and jogged to the hut's door. She knocked. No answer. Just as he said that, they heard the sound of an explosion coming from somewhere behind the hut. Kaboom! There was a small path leading from the entrance of the hut to the place where the sound had come from. The girls quietly walked towards it.
Ouch, this burns. Ah.
Hi! Hearing the Komi's greeting, the woman slowly turned to face them.
Huh?
Hi, Yakime! Yay, we got another bitch! I don't really get Yakumi's vibes though. You don't really like her that much. Can we spend the night in your fucking cabin? No, you just want us to die. Was there something this way? Was there like a place or something this way? I feel like there was. Yeah. Oh, where's the one? What does the energy drink do? Oh. I don't know why I need that. Come on, I can make it though. Oh, I can make it though. Good night. Another day went by without incident. Yeah, I think there's 3 episodes for each of them. We're on 2. We finished 2 of Madian's and now we're on 2 of Yakime, I think. Tomato! Yay! Let's go! Cook a meal. I can cook that. Let's have the Caesar salad. Kinda sounded like I said Caesar. Yummy Caesar salad!
Thanks for the ride again.
I don't have a voice for Yakime, she's just kind of a bitch. Don't mention it.
I'm still surprised you came all the way through.
All the way though, not through.
It's because we saw the rocket smoke.
See, they have the same voice. I'm not giving her a different voice.
And you climbed the mountain just because of that?
Yeah, what if we're lonely? Yes, we did.
You really have a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah, it's the apocalypse, girl. What the fuck are we supposed to be doing? Yes, we do. What's up with this passive aggressiveness, girl?
So, you're still building those rockets, huh? I certainly am.
I don't know the voice. I don't fucking know. You think you'll reach space?
Actually, I already have.
What the? What the? Exactly, so move here. Should I be looking for my next meal? What do I need? Sweet rice bar. Oh, we need gourmet then. Okay. I think we need those sweet beans for that, so.
Did you see the last one I launched? Yeah. That one reached all the way into space.
You what now? We can get rid of a brown sugar. I bet. Give me some rice. That's not a rice. Seriously? Whoa.
How do you even know it did? It's not that precise, but it can measure its altitude.
Girl, how?
I programmed it to transmit that data back to Earth.
Girl, how? I don't know what this is. I'm using it. Cool. Anyways, I'm gonna make a macro. Like you. Does our hunger go down faster when there's 3 people at my end?
Didn't you say you knew nothing of software and the like?
Yeah, that's why I hated every second of it. Roll rockets couldn't do that, right?
It did.
You already managed to make it work. How fast are you?
Oh, there's little I can't do by skipping on a couple nights worth of sleep.
Dogs! God fucking damn it, I'm turning back, fuck this. Are you a genius or something?
I'm definitely a genius.
Okay, Norsukist. Yakime without even trying to sound humble just grinned. You gay bastard! Oh, it's a Madeline. Can I make a Madeline? Madeline. Oh. Yeah, I need the rice and the sweet beans. And then I need... Where's the Madeline? The pictures are really small, I can't tell. Madeline. Let's go to Madeline. Where's the Oh, flour and we have that. We don't have fucking shit for here. Okay, we need more stuff though. Yeah. I'm just gonna clear my inventory. Then we pass a house. We did! Let's do a little bit of random. FBI, open up! Hey! Perfect! Okay. that looks. I don't know, I'm so fucking hungry today. If you're not having fun building rockets, why don't you stop? Probably because I ate like a quarter of a salad.
Didn't I tell you I want to bring down that satellite?
Yeah. It did, but why?
To remove the force field.
Okay, there's basically a force field that they installed because people got sick from staring at each other in the eye. Because your eyes in this world transmit shit when you look at someone. So that kind of has to do with why people disappear in the perception bullshit because they made a force field around the earth. You're welcome!
What? Of course. We'd be much better off without it. Maybe the people who have disappeared will even come back.
Extra doubt! Why go through so much effort?
I do it because...
That can be stopped halfway through a sentence.
Well... I want to, bring peace back to the world.
I don't believe you for a damn second, you bitch! Anyone hearing that would have immediately realized that she was lying. Yeah. I knew it! Oh, you stinky bobinky! Okay, chocolate cake. Let's make the sweet stuff. Sweet rice boy! Nom 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 nom. They look scary, but they're apparently good.
Why were you staying on that mountain anyway? Wouldn't it be easier to get the materials for your rockets down in the town? And food too.
You have to launch rockets from high up, dude!
Yeah, I can't believe how annoying it was. I'd have to go down to get what I needed and then ride all the way back up. But you kept doing it anyway?
They sound the same! It's my problem! At first... I don't like it! At first,
I had to start living next to a warehouse or a factory in the town. But then again, rockets could explode. They'd fall back down. They do quite often, in fact. Couldn't have that happen next to people's houses, could I?
Well, how considerate of you.
But they're all empty. That they are. You have surprisingly strong ethics, you know that?
You're just weird.
Huh. Say what you want. I don't care.
Okay, girl. Shit the frigopiaki me. Chocolate gato. I don't have any cacao powder for you. Don't I need cacao powder? Flour and cacao powder, yes. Give me cocoa. Should I read the house? If it's a house with brains, I'll do it. Yeah. Hey! I got the cacao powder. It's all that fucking matters. Chocolate gato, which is not the same thing in this game, cause they're stupid. Chocolate cake. Nom nom.
Look. If you don't want to talk about it, we're fine with that. It's not that I don't want to talk about it. I mean, I could just talk about it.
Hey, hello! Your name's really hard, Sir Glagrio. So I said that terribly. Hi!
But it's kind of a private thing, you know? Wouldn't concern you two at all.
Why you always lying?
It'd be so hard to explain. It takes so long to even just tell you.
Why you always lying? You don't really have anywhere else to be. Alchemy sighed and started explaining. Lord ants in your mouth. Daddy. Na, na, na.
You know how that news disease started spreading and turned into a pandemic?
I read that way fast before it turned.
Yup. The reason all that happened was my sister.
Huh? Your sister? What?
But scientists didn't even know where the disease came from, right? Possibly, but my sister was thought of as a very likely point of origin.
Even with this new, more conservative phrasing, this was complete news to Samubia.
You've heard that the disease spread via eyesight, but...
Yeah, why aren't you dead? With the disease or whatever?
For it to spread, it must have started somewhere, right?
Hmm. So you're saying that the disease was born inside your sister? Oh, goddamn bears!
You could say that. After all, even though we never noticed, eyesight energy has always existed.
Yeah, so it's called eyesight energy. Fuck you! Take my shit, you dickheads! I'm gonna raid this house now. Research revealed that all creatures who were complex enough emitted eyesight energy. That sounds really dumb to the mammals. It'd make more sense if it was the mammals. Or something. Fuck the reptiles. Oh, they count, whatever. Fish, reptiles, dogs, cats, they all emitted and received energy just as humans did. But not fish! Did they say fish? Yeah, they did say fish. What other creatures? Plants! The secret is the plants! The answer is the plants! You gotta wear plants in your eyes. Scientists theorized that it was a trait evolved a long time ago by a shared ancestor.
People exchange eyesight energy all the time, so...
Blah, blah, blah.
It's not particularly dangerous in it
itself. I don't know why I'm really bad at saying that. Humans could actually transfer the information to each other via eyesight energy waves. Information could be dangerous enough, in fact, to make people ill. We're gonna die! But information can be dangerous enough. In fact, but information could be dangerous enough. In fact, to make people ill. And so the disease is born.
It wasn't a virus or bacterium or anything like that. The disease didn't even have a physical form.
I feel like that breaks the definition of a disease. There's probably more than the human virus that sounded like a computer virus.
And most likely, it first appeared in a certain hospital.
How? They're asking the real question, Shamubi. Okay, we gotta go to bed though. It's our bedtime, good night! I was scared that the story will last past it, and I don't want to end it in the middle, you know? I feel like something bad would happen. Another day went by without incident. Let's see how many days I've done. No. Don't start episode 3! Do not start episode 3! Let's go! What a beautiful day outside. Click on meal. The start of cuts off the screen. Oh, yeah. Let's make a Caesar salad. Daddy! My tummy grumble. Did you hear that? That was my tummy.
Back when she was a child, my sister suddenly lost consciousness one day. No matter what we did, she wouldn't wake up.
The doctors could pinpoint what could The doctor could pinpoint what disease or condition had caused it. Her brain and body were still functional, but she wouldn't wake up. She didn't respond to external stimuli. According to one of the doctors, it was like she was stuck inside a long dream. You may. There's jack shit up in this joint. She was still conscious, but that consciousness was trapped inside her. She remained in that state for several years.
I barely have any memories of speaking with her.
They only lived together for a while. Dude, please, I'm starving. I'm hungry. Sure. Milk Caesar salad! No. With time, Yakume started forgetting what her bedridden older sister even looked like. Damn.
But then, one day, out of the blue, she woke up.
Gasp!
I'd moved away for work, so I couldn't visit her immediately. In the end, I didn't even manage to see her at all.
Dun dun dun! That's a fuck ton of beans. Well, I can make Zenzai with it. That's kinda cool. Right after Yakumi's sister had woken up, the nurse in charge of her developed a terrible fever. Soon after, her doctors and her family started getting sick too. Damn. By the time this new disease had taken its first victim, the whole hospital had been infected and had to be quarantined. Damn. Nobody understood what caused this disease to suddenly appear, and at first nobody imagined the comatose girl could be the reason. I need food, I'm hungry. We're gonna make Zenzai! Oh, beans.
She died a few days after waking up.
It didn't take long for the disease to spread through the country and eventually the world. Damn, Yakumi sister, you done fucked up. Scientists eventually found out about eyesight energy and that it was the disease's method of transmission.
So, all of this, the whole pandemic, started because of your sister? Right.
I need to fucking stock up on my shit, you know? I need more food health bar thing. Nah.
Right.
Somebody couldn't believe that. It's kinda hard to believe.
Couldn't it be that she went into a coma because of the disease in the first place? I can't rule that out. But if you ask me...
What's there? Is that a late post? Oh my god, it's balloons! Balloons. Somebody's cat your frothy black sesame latte. Damn, that's a lot of words! What the fuck does that do? I don't know what that does, but you know, that's cool and stuff. Super. Yeah.
She was the one who gave birth to the disease in the first place. What? Gave birth to it?
He's a mom!
The disease was born out of nothing.
Spontaneous generation? Are we going back to the old days?
And its birthplace was my sister's dream.
Yakume, you're going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Girl, what? Say what now? I'm gonna keep looting stuff actually. I don't think we have anything to make anything cool though. I wanna make something cool. Having those balloons was a billion% worth it. Free stuff! Exactly. Let's make fish curry. We have a lot of fishy.
When people exchange gazes, they're also exchanging information. That information is how they can share their perception of what's around, enabling them to share the same reality. Huh?
That's how I felt as the movie. The scope of Yakumi's explanation now somehow encompassing reality itself had made some movie's jaw drop.
Why do you think we can see the same things and have conversations? It's because our eyes are communicating with each other's.
Neither Samouvi nor Nikomi have ever heard anything of the sort. They were left in utter confusion. As am I. Oh, did they ever make a going live tweet? There. Am I recorded? I don't think I ever did. Damn. I'm live, by the way. Is there a pudding emoji? Isn't it called something else? Wait, let me find it. Sorry, this is important. There it is. Fine! What does that even mean?
Okay, I'll try to make it simpler, even if it's less precise.
Exactly what I needed. Yeah, dumb it down for this dumb cat.
Everyone inside of them has a reality that's just their own. It's like a dream, and they're the only one who can see that dream world.
Dream world.
But through eyesight energy, they share their dream world, their reality, with other people.
Girl, you can't the Cocoa Pops! Yoink, yoink, yoink. Blue.
So that multiple people can share and live in a single reality. Like if two people met inside the same dream?
Yeah, they sound the same now. Fuck off.
More or less, yeah.
Yakumi is crazy. Yakumi is crazier. I like Muddy and Better. But what if they were dreaming or something completely different to begin with?
Then their realities would get distorted, so...
Oh my god, it's a fucking snack! I guess we gotta scare them. Out of here!
Then their realities would get distorted so that they can
fit together without clashing. Fuck off.
Like, you think you saw something, someone points out you made a mistake, and you realize you did. Now your realities match.
Wow. It seems like she's implying there is no reality.
But now... since all eyesight energy has been blocked by the force field... yeah. We intentionally distorted everyone's eyesight waves, and now we can't share our realities anymore. That's why people disappear.
Dun, dun, dun. Goddamn sleep. Okay, I need good food. I don't know what that does though. I'm gonna still keep it though. Chocolate cake. People share realities by exchanging gazes. A person could share their reality with another. Get the fuck out of my inventory, ho. A person could share their reality with another, who in turn would share with someone else. That results in a single reality that ultimately everyone lived in. This is getting in a sci-fi mumbo jumbo. Closing your eyes or looking away wasn't enough to leave that shared reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Eyesight energy being an electromagnetic wave could even cross worlds. A little was enough, just like a little sunlight coming in through a tiny window prevented a room from being shrouded in total darkness. Billions of people are continuously exchanging these waves, sharing, realigning, and reinforcing a single reality. Let me eat real quick. I have something that can like powder up my opinion more. Yeah, let's do it again. Taiyaki! Fucking love taiyaki, man. It's so good. Oh my god. Nom nom. Fire! The force field deployed a few months ago had weakened the effect. That effect. Eyesight waves could not reflect rapidly across long distances anymore. Suddenly, you needed to look at someone directly for transmission of eyesight energy to take place. And that's why everybody tried. In turn, this meant that as soon as nobody was looking at you anymore, you disappeared. Everyone was now living in their own reality, and by extension, in their own world.
As long as they're awake, people are engaging eyesight. People are
Exchanging eyesight waves and realigning their realities with each other's.
Even if, say, a huge monster sprung up in the ground in your reality, everyone else's reality would fix that.
So basically, everyone can't go with psychosis. Sometimes psychosis influences each other's psychosis. That happens, kinda.
That's how we managed to all live in the same world. But my sister, she lived alone in her own world for years. She didn't exchange gazes with anyone.
Her brain had been active, but she could feel and think as if she had been dreaming. How am I so fucking hungry all the time? I'm so... Left alone, her reality grew and grew without ever being corrected by anyone.
That must be where the disease was born, inside of her dream. And when she woke up, used her eyesight to spread to other people, thus becoming reality.
Something that shouldn't have existed has slowly taken form inside a long, long dream. So let me imagine that disease slowly infecting reality.
But if the disease was only part of her reality, shouldn't it have been fixed by ours?
Yeah!
Not if it was only her and her nurse when she woke up. In that case, it'd be a 50-50 chance.
Damn 50-50s! Always a scare, I'm always tails. Alchemy looked up at the sky.
There's more.
How is there more?
This is nothing more than speculation on my part, but after living inside her own head all alone for so long, my sister'd be—
Why are you dying? How fucking hungry are you, fucking ass? Ass titties! After living inside her head all alone for so long, my sister had become convinced that her dreams was reality. Once she woke up, she probably imagined the world around her was a dream. That's how strong her reality was.
Probably strong enough that when her eyesight started
Spread to other people, her reality won over theirs. That's my theory. You're stupid. Yeah, give me enough of your horse shite. I said in reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Is there another snake on the road? I think that's a snake on the road. Yeah, diddly darn it. Getting harder to live these days.
Is this whole thing real?
Somebody still had trouble believing Yakumi's explanation. Me fucking too.
No idea.
Thanks, Yakume. Yakume.
I could be delusional for all I know.
I think you got a case of that Lulu, girl. My god, you guys are bastards! You're trying to fucking starve me to death! Making me use all my food!
In particular, I have no proof of my sister being the origin of the disease. And as for the science behind eyesight energy and shared realities, I just heard all of it secondhand in the hospital. Before everyone disappeared, that is.
Fuck you, bears. If the disease had really been first recorded in that hospital, probably had access to all the newest information regarding it.
I don't know whether any of this is true, and I have no way to check either.
So Unni thought for a while. She's plotting! She wondered whether when realities were fixed in order to realign, people could notice that consciously. But the concept of reality itself was so vague that she couldn't imagine having rules, let alone multiple realities existing.
Yeah. To be honest, there's no point thinking about it too hard.
Yeah. I've been talking too much! Whatever the cause, the world is in shambles already! Yakumi's tone didn't carry the slightest hint of doubt. It's nighttime, I'm fucking turning back here. I'm going home. I'm going home. You think I had time to raid that other place real quick? No. There's the restroom at the end, right? Open up! Oh, there's another house. Stop it. Shabba. I don't know if I have enough for Butsuminage. I might. I'm thinking an egg filling. I don't remember. Good night. Another day went by without incident. Actually, this is a big incident. I'm very confused. I need water after all that. Damn. Thank you for my up game. I needed that. Never do episode 3, guys. Never do it. Don't do it. What you mean, okay? I need to make some. What you mean, okay? What is that? Is that Butsuminamaki? I don't think so. A long time ago I wrote it, but I don't know where that posted is. Maybe this does. Flour, egg, meat, vegetable. Yeah! Butsuminamaki! Nom nom nom. Delicioso! So, what about this? If you could exchange keys with someone that disappeared, so that your realities come together, that person come back?
Well, in theory, yes. But how can you lock eyes with someone who has disappeared? You can't even see them. Since realities are shared through eyesight to begin with, it would make sense for eyesight energy to be able to travel through realities. Not that I know for sure.
Akumi remembered something she hadn't mentioned yet. Oh god, there's more!
I also only heard this secondhand, but sometimes two realities have too many differences, too many contradictions. In that case, they can't cross with each other even if people exchange eyesight energy. Because that reality realignment thing you mentioned wouldn't work? Is that it? Probably, yes.
So Movie found herself staring at the clouds up above. Yeah, it's face out to the endless light.
Let's assume that's true. Right now, people are all seeing different realities. And let's also say that those realities have already become too different from each other. And even if you manage to disable the force field...
That's what I was just thinking about!
Those realities wouldn't be able to merge, right? That's right.
Damn, so we're cooked!
I've been trying so hard to destroy that satellite. But maybe those attempts, even if they succeeded, will prove useless.
Yakumi followed Tsumobi's gaze and looked up past the clouds. Yakumi did not because he's fucking driving. Tempura! I need flour for tempura now. I assume I need some tempura for the yacht. Useless! That's what people call me! Yo, can I get some food up in this bitch? Can we skibidi dimple up in this bitch? I'm sorry. It came to me in the dream. Like, sorry, I was readjusting my butt. It sounded very dramatic. I'm a bit of a dramatical. Okay, what if I use the gas and I travel somewhere else? Just cause. Let's go to Gloomy Valley. I'm gonna end up in the same place? Nah, this is different. Okay, give me food! Ah, we're dying! Don't die! Let me fight! Don't! I'm ignoring you! Yeah, where can we get food in this town? Damn, I know. Okay, let's check some of these. Come on! Fine, let's raid the house. There we go. Tempura. Yeah. Why are you still building those rockets then? Yakumi asked before Yakumi could change the topic. Yakumi looked surprised for a second, but her face then went back to its usual collected expression. Apples!
Good question. Why do I?
Apples! Oh my god, our brains are fucking rotting. Brain rot! I don't know how an egg can make sashimi but go off. No!
I don't have anything better to do. Also, I've been dreaming of launching a rocket into space ever since I was a child. The one we were building at my factory was supposed to launch the year after the next.
The year after the next? Does that mean 2 years or 1 year? You actually build rockets for a living? I suppose you would need some way of knowing how to build rockets.
I did. Much bigger ones than these little toys I'm building now.
Whoa! That's so cool!
I even worked in some parts for the force field satellite.
Damn, that's not cool. Huh? Fucking dogs! Get out of my damn property! I want chocolate milk. Why does that not work? I want flour milk. Oh, white stew! White stew! You feel responsible for the satellite having caused all this? Because you shouldn't, that's kind of stupid. Oh, my eye itchy.
I wouldn't say so. We only built a few parts out of the tens of thousands that went into the satellite.
You look pretty sad about it.
They just outsourced construction to us. Launching the satellite was never our idea. It's difficult to feel responsible when your involvement has been so small.
Oh. FBI, open up! Can I make a salad out of this? I don't think so. We need shit for our Caesar seal. I guess we're going to bed. Say psych or not. I was looking at the time. can't go because I raided the goddamn house. Fuck. I didn't even use useful materials. Ghost, I tell you, ghost. No, please. What if we use this? Oh, it gives me a lot of brains. Fuck.
Delicious. You only learn to love sesame with age. Cream slowly melts, makes it even better.
I guess we're eating this. Luckily ball. At least now I know what it does. Please give us a house. We're homeless. Please. Oh, there's a house. Good night. That was a doozy. Another day went by without incident. My head hurt. My brain feels heavy. My brain feels really heavy. I want starting the day off strong. Oh, exam. Egg! I don't think we need that for a Caesar salad, though. Oh, gato, chocolate. That helped, man. Yeah, okay. Like, there's free stuff over there. Give me shit for a Caesar salad! Sometimes you're really lucky with the drops, and sometimes the drops are just ass titties. Oh my god. Please! Fine, we'll raid the goddamn house. That's what you want, King. I just want a Caesar salad! Oh my god, you do this anymore! Give me shit for a Caesar salad! Give me Caesar salad or give me death! Oh, thank god there's some cats in the road! Oh. They're so fwa. I even need to progress with this play. It pisses me off. I just want a Caesar salad. Why don't I have any vegetables? There's no luck in this world. You sound me. I just want to listen to the story. Please. And I usually get so many vegetables all the freaking time, yeah. There's stupid balloons there. I don't want your smelly balloons. This is getting tragic. We spent the whole morning looking for this fight. I'm going back for the fluffing balloons. How is it already nighttime? Yeah. This is the latest day of my life in this game. This is terrible. This is giving me depression. Again, better give me like a tomato or some shit. I hit the wrong button. I'm going to bed. It's so over. Wow, what a fantastic day. God damn it. I won't get a tomato for another 4 days. No memories. This day was forgettable. Get me out of here. Let me make some garbage. I'll make some stew actually. Maybe Sprite still cure my depression. Give me fucking vegetables. House. Give me vegetables. Give me a vegan house. This game doesn't want me to progress. This game said, enough of your fucking progression! Get fired! Come on! Cabbage! No! Oh, Caesar salad! It only took a whole day. Thank you. Yeah, I feel so... I can't even word anymore. Clap, 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 thank you. And you stop!
I feel something different from responsibility for all this. It's not easy to put into words. You know, ultimately, this was all caused by my sister. That still weighs down on me.
Yakumi stroked her hair as if to comfort herself.
But you don't even know for sure that it was your sister's fault. That's true, and I have no way to prove that theory either right or wrong anymore.
Even if it was her, it's not like she did it on purpose, though.
Of course, I never asked her this. I doubt she wanted to destroy the world. I only knew her before she went into that coma, but she was a kind girl. But then... I don't know if she was the cause, and even if she was, she definitely wasn't. She definitely wasn't
on purpose? Okay.
And first and foremost, I shouldn't feel responsible for what my sister did in the first place.
Did or did not do? Didgeridoo! That was kind of pointless, but okay. Didgeridoo! 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 Didgeridoo!
I know all of this. But knowing it is one thing. Shrugging it all off is another. You know what? Maybe I wouldn't want to downplay my sister's role in all this, even if I could.
Yeah.
This empty world reminds me of her. I can't ignore the only thing she left behind.
Damn! Bro, the one time I used all the curry powder. And I do some radding. Yeah, I at least got a fuck ton of curry powder.
Why did you two decide to ride that bike?
I need something to heal my brain stuff. Give me brain food. Give me brain food. There we go. I need to cook my brains. Because it was there, pretty much. Fuck off, dude.
No, I mean, why are you riding it? Where are you going? Nowhere in particular. We just have nothing better to do than travel.
Actually, we're trying to make a pudding that Smoothie wants to eat again.
What? Pudding?
Yes, pudding.
It was just an afterthought, though.
Huh? My thoughts exactly. Yakumi stared into nothingness, trying to make sense of the girl's weird explanation. Like, you're any less weird, you bitch. After a while, she let out a small giggle. Hee hee.
Being with you two really makes me feel better about myself.
Really? Thank you. That's sweet.
That wasn't a compliment at all. Bingo. Not at all.
Wow! Fuck you then! And sugar candy. That sounds fire, but we don't need that right now. We'll make a heater salad. Because they're so easy to come by! Why did I do that? Fuck. Yakumi continued laughing for a while. We have no fish! No fish, no fish! There he goes! Bump him already dials. That was a waste of my fucking time! Will you make brown sugar cookie cook? Yeah. Ooh! Nom nom! It stimulates your brain! Up, I guess it's bedtime. That wasn't the worst day ever though. I can't go in here. You suck! Driving into the distance, get fucked by some fucking rams. They steal out my food. Now you're the worst. Now I'm gonna die, cause I had to do that. Now I go through a tunnel. And that tunnel spawns me nowhere. And now we're gonna sleep on the ground. Yup. Nothing! Come on, bro. We're sleeping on the streets. Get your ass in gear. You didn't make it till dawn. Damn. At least we got fucking curry powder. Alright, let's go out again. We still need some freaky sashimi. Bro, you're so... Oh no, spawns in a new area, right? Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Give me this. Can I have some fishies? Can we have some pescatarians, please? There we go. Thank you, pescatarians. Sashimi.
Can you drop me off here? Here? Really? Yeah, I have business in that warehouse.
What warehouse? How will you go back home? Fuck me, fucking dingo dabbers.
There's a car I found a while back.
Ooh. Oh. Will you be staying for long?
Probably, yes. At least until I find the materials I need.
No.
If you have nothing better to do, Come visit me every once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm not so serious about that. You never know where we're gonna be the next day.
I see. Already half a miracle that we managed to meet twice.
Really, yeah. Yeah, your fuel. The bike kept running through this town, unfamiliar to the two girls. Yakumi hadn't said goodbye, see you again, or anything of the sort. Oh, bye, Yakumi! I don't really like her, so let's chill. Going to town. Going to town. We need food. We're fucked. We're freaking fogged! After getting out the bike, Yakumi walked into a large warehouse. Yeah, let me clean that inventory, yeah. The bike was with only 2 passengers left on it started accelerating again. I wonder if they'll manage to bring down that satellite.
It's not that realistic of a goal. But then again, she said her rockets can actually reach space.
It all sounds so epic. So Mubi had no idea how long it would take Yakumi to reach her goal, assuming she could. Yakumi could do something to improve her rockets, so Mubi didn't know what it was. However, she got the feeling that the woman was never going to give up. Never give up!
She's just like us with our pudding, huh?
Fuck! You know what? I'm gonna raid this restaurant. Maybe as long as you fuck you. Maybe as long as you had a goal, the specifics didn't matter at all. Anything would do. Any goal is enough to keep you moving and keep you sane. Yeah, give me all this side though. We're poor. We're starving. Marvin. I think our journey's goal is a bit more realistic though. Is it now?
I'm not so sure.
So Mubi sniffed around. Sniffer. This unfamiliar town had an unfamiliar smell about it. Oh, cool. I didn't want to do that anyway. Thank you. Milk. No! Why are we stuck on mistake? We have to try and reach the lab. We have to click a meter. No! I'm not gonna. You can't make me. This one. Come on, we need to find her again. Any suspicious houses that look like they're connected to a lab? It might force me to game over. I think it's gonna force me to game over. Alright, game over. Game over! Looks for our last meal be while we're alive. Taiyaki! Taiyaki it is. Hey! Isn't there someone at that bus stop?
Huh? I didn't see anyone.
Yeah, I just made a mistake, but...
But
the person I saw... kinda looked like you know me.
you definitely made a mistake.
Look, see, their perceptions are getting different. Like, she locked eyes with the other girl and she saw it. Did I know?
No way she'd be here. And also... even assuming she was. I wouldn't want to go back and approach her.
What? You don't want to see her?
What's the point of that?
Huh? Maybe. Sure you don't want to go back? We could go check on the bus stop again.
No need to, really.
Or... Nakami completely stopped the bike. Let's say it wasn't Unami though. Wouldn't it still be worth it to talk with them?
Not really. I think we should focus on finding a place to sleep for tonight.
Nakami got off the bike.
Come on. What would be the point in talking to her? It's impossible anyway.
Somebody followed Nakami and got off the bike.
I bet you got it wrong. You made a mistake. Definitely.
Even as she said that, Smoothie had already turned back to retrace their steps. The road was straight, but she couldn't see the bus stop. Confused, Smoothie looked back at the bike once again. The bike still was where they left it. And Nikomi was gone.
Nikomi?
She called for her, but there was no reply. There wasn't anyone. Bike's engine was still running. The seat was still warm.
Nikomi?
She tried calling for the other girl again. She didn't get a reply for that. She thought she'd only taken her eyes off Nikomi for a second. They lost sight of each other many times before, just for a moment. That had never been enough to make them disappear. Up until now. This time, Nakomi was gone. The road stretched on endlessly and Smoothie was the only one on it. She stood there, all alone. Why was this time different? It didn't make sense. Maybe it was just a prank. But if it was, Nikomi would have shown up by now. It's a little different than before. Besides, she wasn't the type to play pranks like this. This time, Nikomi was gone. Just like that. Maybe checked again to see exactly what exactly was gone. Nikomi was gone, and so were the clothes she had been wearing. The bike was still there, with all their luggage and supplies in the sidecar. Nikomi's belongings were there too, including her spare clothes. Fuel hadn't disappeared either. There was still enough for a while. But there was no one left to ride the bike. Mommy had no idea what to do. She was alone. Maybe this is what she had wished for all along. Her goal had been simple, a half-hearted one, to eat some nice pudding. She had made Nikomi join her on this journey for no reason other than that. A pointless journey only continuing out of sheer inertia. Might as well end it here. She'd been thinking that for quite some time now. In a way, she could accept this situation. She had to. With that out of her mind, the only question now was what to do next. Bike's engine continued to run. She tried to turn it off, but realized she didn't know how. So instead, she sat on it, as if to actually ride it. She fiddled with the handle, pressed the pedal, and tried various buttons. All without recalling how Nikomi had been doing it for so long. The end! Oh, there's more. Nakomi won. Is Nakomi in the void like all alone now? Nakomi got in her own universe. Maybe. Let's go! Oh, they separated from realities! No! So movie. There was no one around. Wondering if Smoothie might be hiding, Nakomi circled the bike. But she wasn't behind it either. Not that the movie was the type to play weird games like that. Seriously? Nakomi crumbled into a crouch. Smoothie had disappeared, and it was Nakomi's fault for not looking at her. Clear as that seemed, accepting it wasn't easy. He'd only lost sight of Smoothie for a moment, which wouldn't have been enough for Smoothie to disappear. What had been so different about this time? She tried to think back to what they were doing, but she could barely recall what they'd been talking about. The one thing she could remember were Smoothie's last words.
You made a mistake, definitely.
She could still perfectly recall how Smoothie's voice had sounded. Nakomi got off the bike and started pacing around it. Smoothie was gone. She wasn't there anymore. Maybe she just popped back into existence anytime now. Nakomi couldn't shake that thought off. She knew it was nothing more than wishful thinking, but she couldn't move from there. If she left that place, that would have definitely made it impossible to ever see Smoothie again. She sat in the spot that Nakomi had been sitting in until moments ago. The view from there, Smoothie's usual view, felt strange and unfamiliar. She could picture her own back obscuring most of the view. She tried to imagine how Smoothie had always felt while riding behind her. And if she was still alive somewhere, how would she be feeling right now? Maybe being finally known was liberating for her. That was likely. Nakomi realized she'd skipped over an important question. How was she, Nakomi, feeling right now? Ah, shit! Nakomi's alone! She slid forward in the bike seat and drove off. Yeah! This is tragic! Oh my god! Leaving that place was frightening, but staying there would be too depressing. Depressing, yes, and it wouldn't even make Smoothie come back. But above all, she couldn't stand still. Wanted to feel the wind on her face. She wanted to run faster than her thoughts. What a twist. She didn't know where to go. She didn't know what to do. I'm drawing this out. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't come up with anything. In hindsight, this was nothing new for her. She started working at the cafe on the whim. She'd start traveling with Smoothie on the whim. Eat, you're gonna die! Cooking alone! So she knew ready to go. Never done anything out of a burning desire. For her, this was her individuality. I'm going this way. Teachers at school would always say how important individuality was. But, be it in school or outside, individuality seemed to cause more problems than it solved. Had the world not gone crazy, she would have chosen a university and then a job solely on people's advice. She would have chosen a life path just because. That didn't make her sad, nervous, or anything like that. If anything, it sounded easy and fun. Well, it doesn't. She had no problem with living her life according to others' recommendations. Stop dying! Damn! Great. Except there were no others left. Same people who rambled on about individuality somehow wanted you to think and act in certain ways. Plan had been to go with the current and simply act exactly as those people said. Now there's no current, no one to tell her what she was supposed to do. She was stranded. Fuck this direction. Maybe Smoothie had been more important to her than she'd even ever realized. Smoothie had been there to suggest things to do. Could have been anyone suggesting anything. Smoothie wanted to eat some pudding, and that was enough. Objective established, pudding it is. She couldn't have been more different from Nakomi. Movie lived. No more year. The year is dead! So Movie lived by her own rules, doing what she wanted and avoiding what she didn't. With her, Nikomi could live like she'd always lived. That's why she'd been so eager to continue their journey. That's a big bear. Until she disappeared. Okay. Once more, Nikomi tried to think of what she could do. Once more, she had no idea. Another fucking bear! You suck. Oh, good. I didn't want to deal with that anyways. Oh, there's so much to do! So Nikomi decided to just drive off and be fucking depressed. What did the movie do? Okay. After a few hours of trial and errors, the movie finally got the bike moving. The sun had already set, so she found a house nearby to stay the night. She hadn't slept by herself in months. It had become hard to relax without someone's hand in hers. Only by gripping blankets tightly between her fingers did she finally fall asleep. Waking up alone didn't surprise her as much as it should have. Before the disappearances, she lived alone. She was used to lonely mornings. Yeah, this only felt like returning to that life. A life without other people, a life without cares. Come to think of it, life had always been like that to her. The past few months were strange for the strange part. Practiced all morning. By the afternoon, she was able to ride the bike. Kind of. As she rode, the wind hit her face directly without Nikomi's back to shield her. Oh hey, look, our inventories are shared.
No.
She had to admit that it felt good. Finally understood what Nikomi had meant. Now it was time to think of what to do next. Fucking wood! She would go somewhere by herself. Where didn't really matter. Just riding and moving around was fun enough. Eventually, she'd get bored of that, but she would cross that bridge when she came to it. The bike kept running, headed anywhere. Well, I am fucking starving. Eat! Molly started recalling things she never had really remembered before. The life before the disaster came back to her in vivid detail. The workplace she neither loved nor hated. The cafe she slowly became a regular at. Actually, those two places were enough to describe most of her daily life. And then her. You know me. What is she doing right now? Being sad as you? Ruby hadn't asked herself that even once in all these months. Months? They've been alone for months! Being a fan of a star you can never meet in person. What? What? Hey, I'm confused! Oh, you know me. Okay. What do you think of that? A sudden question, out of nowhere. You know me?
What do you mean?
It's just that, you know, I was the opposite.
You could come see me be a maid whenever you wanted.
Would you eat it?
Would you have lost interest if I were like those stars, far away? Unreachable? I don't think so. I don't think that would have mattered. It'd have been harder, though. That much is true. That sounds like you're a fan of Nikomi now. Not true at all.
Damn!
You see? That's why people get fed up with you.
Oh, she's insulting herself. That's cocky. I can't make it now, but I need hungrier. Yeah. I'll make sushi. Sushi.
Wait, did Nakomi get fed up with me? What do you think? I don't know. In that case, I don't know either.
Sudden question out of nowhere. There is no one sitting behind Samubia. Ah, fuck me! Why do they make this sushi? This happens more than you think. Help me! Jilly! 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 3, 4, 1, 2. I still don't understand! I don't understand. How? Nande! Everyone shout out to Jimmy, or Jimmy's the man. Sanity. Okay. Oh. I'm the dog. Baba! I need a sushi and I don't have a sushi. Give me a fish! Give me a pizza! Nice. I need rice! I need rice for sushi. Come on! Give me something good! Those are fucking snacks. I'm leaving. Take me to the industrial area. I can read a restaurant. I need to make curry again. I really like making it. I like making it with the blocks still because I'm lazy. No fish! No fishes. No fishes. Only egg. Only egg. Grilled omelet. Grilled omelets are also really good. Japanese omelets are like sweet. They're like super good. Give me the sushi! This game don't like me anymore. I guess if the day ends, I should stop playing for today because it's almost 4. With incident! I guess we'll have to continue this next time. No! Their last conversation! It was a mistake! Alright, let's go back to the main menu. Damn, we're going into a different route now. It's exciting! Right? Yeah. This is fun! I don't really understand all their sci-fi mumble jumble, but you know, it's fun! Anyways. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Yay! Wait, let me do that. Yay! It was very fun. It was very good. Why is this like that? Stop it. I still had no fucking idea how those puzzles work, man. I'm still confused. Will they ever meet again? I don't know. I hope so. They were talking about it before. Hey, but hypothetically, if their eyes just like happen to be staring at the same thing, then maybe we can hope so. We can assume so. I'm not gonna assume. I don't believe any of that shit. Yakumi, it's crazy. Now I feel like it's gonna be like some movie will meet either Maddie or Mikomi. Is that her name? And then the other girl will meet one of the other ones, and then they'll have a dialogue or something. I don't know. But I still sit the movie and Mikomi. Obviously, but yeah. I'm hungry. I need to eat something. Half a salad does not fill you up. Fun fact. Oh, but thank you for watching! I had fun. Remind me how the fuck to get that game to fucking load up. I need to do it before stream, then I can troubleshoot it, but yeah. Oh, love you stream. Thank you. You better tell me how to solve those fucking puzzles. Cause I don't get it at all. I tried looking it up to like how to solve it and I still don't get it, so maybe I'm just a bit stupid. Maybe I'm just a bit silly. Exactly. Anyways, I still have 5 minutes. What should we talk about for 5 minutes? The heat that could go me worse. I don't know. What should I eat? I don't know what to eat. I'm hungry, but I don't know what I want, you know? Oh. Maybe I should just make fucking rice. Guys, do you think it's bad to eat rice as a snack? Am I weird for that? You can be honest. Am I a freak? I'll make rice now, and then I'll have more rice after. Maybe. Why? People eat rice balls. So what's the difference? I just didn't feel like putting mine in a fucking ball. Yeah. Japanese rice balls were so yummy, dude. Fucking fire. Okay, wait. Let me look up the different rice balls they have. I'll tell you my favorite konbini rice balls. I'm gonna look up Lawson's because I went to Lawson's a lot. They don't have a Google for this? All they have is stupid fucking Google. Don't you have a diagram? Why don't you say anything? I like the bonito ones. I think that's what it was. I really like the bonito or onigiri. That was always really good. Super yummy. Cause who doesn't love bonito flakes? Hey, it's so good. And you know, I got the tuna mayo. Salmon was okay. I kinda like the tuna mayo more. And I wasn't that bold with it. I never tried the plum one. I was just scared. But they were pretty good. I like Lawson's my favorite konbini. I know that's a hot take. Wait, let me look something up. I can talk about Japan forever, even though it's been a year since I've been there. I wanna go back! Oh. Yeah, I don't know what, but where I was in Japan, Lawson was there were so many Lawsons, like, everywhere. There was, like, some presents of the other ones, but I feel like I always ended up finding a Lawsons to go at. There is a Hololive collab for their like little summer art, and one of them was Lapis Darkness. So I was really like, I eventually found a website that gave me a map of where to buy the little acrylic stands. But I spent like, I don't know, like an hour and a half walking to like 5 Lawsons nearby. Just desperately looking for it. But I only got one file folder. I got 2 sets of stickers, I think. No, maybe got one. I wanted to get 2. Then they ran out. I got 1 sticker set, and then I got the acrylic stands. I got 2 acrylic stands, and they were pretty cool. And then I was like, okay, I'm a hypocrite now. Now I'm a freak that likes acrylic stands. But yeah, I like Lawson's. Lawson's is pretty yummy. 7-Eleven has more food variety, but I didn't go that much. And the one time I started eating something there, I started feeling really fucking nauseous, so I didn't feel good after that. So I didn't try again. But it was like a fine rice bowl. It was like a fucking green onion rice bowl. It was like okay. It had like egg in it too. It was okay, but I don't know. I feel like 7-Eleven's the most popular among people. And Family Mart has really good family chicky. The family chicky beats Lawson's little popo whatever it's called, the little chicken guy. Family chicky is way better. I love a family chicky. I'm like, I want like a quick lunch. I'm not really that hungry. I'm just gonna eat a fucking family chicky. And that would be my lunch. Yeah, it's really good. It's really fire. It's pretty pork. Anywho, these. Wait, I found the picture. I can't read that. It's too small. Tuna mayo salmon. Umeboshi. Yeah, I didn't try umeboshi. Maybe I wasn't as brave as I thought. I think I got a shrimp mayo once. It was okay. I just wasn't expecting it, so. Yeah. Anyways. Okay. It's Sword Freedom. I'm gonna eat some nam nam, so thanks for watching! I might make an announcement thingy tonight, so that will be cool. Anyways, bye!